Why did you choose an Aussie?
My name is Joey, and this is Frankie to the Moon. He is my 2-year-old mini Australian Shepherd, and there's been a lot of questions since I got him.
How do I get Frankie to listen to me when other dogs are around? I'm not a very good owner with the answer that I'm gonna give you. This is Frankie to the Moon, this is Indy to the couch, and this is Angelica Floral. My name's Joey. Yoo-hoo! Hello, Franco. Hello. We are at a spot that we haven't been in a very long time. The dogs are excited. I'm excited. Thank you very much for clicking on the video. If you're new here, subscribe, give it a like, and let's meet the dogs. This right here, this one is Franco, and this one is Indy. You guys ready to go have some fun? Oh, and that's Angelica. She's not a dog though, so. Today we are at Stittsville Dog Park. It's like kind of a dog park. I don't know. I guess so because it's classified as one online, but it's just like a nice little walk in the woods. We go through this big trail under these hydro wires, and then when we get there, we kind of disappear into this little forest that can be really spooky if you're here too late. But we're here at 2 o'clock. Gonna have some fun, eh?
Yeah, it's beautiful out.
Yeah, we're very rare to have like these days, so we gotta cherish them while we got them. Do you want to read the first question that we got asked?
When will we see Indy again?
I don't know. When?
Right now. Indy, come here. There we go.
Ladies and gents, Indy. On our YouTube community page if anyone had any questions for Frankie and Indy. Hey Franco, people have some questions for you if you want to answer them. The first question is, what age did you feel comfortable letting Frankie off leash? I think I felt really comfortable with Frankie when he was off leash. It's when I knew that he was going to listen to me over anything else. I knew that he was excited to hear me, see me, everything me before anything. There was no certain age. I won't want to be like, oh, at like 2 months old, I felt comfortable. No, it wasn't that at all.
But like, what age was that? Like, even though I know that's your answer, but what age do you think it was?
I'd say probably 5 months. I was like, Frankie can go free.
That's pretty early.
It was very, very early, but I worked very hard. And again, I'm self-employed. I had all day, every day to work on him, and I got his attention. And now when we go to the dog park, if you can see him over there, he's constantly looking for, when we're stopping, what we're doing, coming to check in on us, that's the most important thing.
Did Frankie ever have reactive problems with other dogs or people? If so, how did you improve it?
I feel like he hasn't really had that, except for drunk men. Which is awesome, because anytime like a drunk dude would be like, hey, can I touch your dog? And like come over, Frankie would just bark at him and be like, back up, dude. Which was also kind of nice. Hold on, we're a little lost. Which way? Franco, do you want to go that way? Thank you for all the dirt, mister. I hope there's not a question asking if you still jump. Or do you want to go this way? Okay, let's go. But as for other dogs, I don't think he's really ever had that problem.
He's definitely told other dogs off.
Does Frankie take any medication for ticks or heartworms? If so, what brand? I'm totally blanking on the heartworm one, but we definitely take NexGard for ticks and...
I think it's called HeartGuard.
HeartGuard. We take HeartGard and NexGard.
Indy's on the same.
And Indy's on the same. There you go. This is perfect. However, I know there's going to be a lot of people in the comments. This is what works for our dogs. They have yet to have a bad reaction to those medications.
Yeah.
No. That's where they cut the park in half. We have to go this way. Well, we can't go that way. We could do both. Basically, it's kind of unfortunate. They're cutting this park in half to build homes, and that's the noise you have to listen to when you're taking your dog for a walk in the park. But like, it is beautiful in here, so.
Well, only when we're in this section.
Yeah, in this section. How's Frankie on leash, especially when it comes to encounters with other dogs? That's something that we actually need a lot of work on. He hasn't really been on leash too much because with COVID, nobody was really going anywhere. Like, we weren't taking them out to like go to a coffee shop or anything because coffee shops are closed. That says it all. So we were only going to like off-leash dog parks or in the woods or taking them on adventures with us. So that needs a lot of work. We actually have this hike coming up and it's with a bunch of dogs and it's on leash, off leash.
Well, and like your lifestyle, I feel like was like you have time to go to a park like this rather than just like, you know, walk around your neighborhood on leash. So I feel like,
yeah, we don't really go for like on leash walks.
yeah.
When he's walking with me, he's amazing. When he's walking with me and Indy and Angelica, he's a little bit more like, okay, I want to be free. Oh, hello.
Aw, that's a big guy.
How do you exercise Frankie's mind? Ooh.
You do tricks with him a lot.
A lot of it is at-home tricks. There's also Indy. Are you peeing right here? Oh, we gotta move. It's gonna stink like asparagus.
No.
Look at her. Doesn't it look like her pee smells?
It doesn't.
We do have like those mind game boards for like treats and stuff, but I don't really do that often because like you just get him really amped up. I think a lot of like, for his mind, I do a lot of filming stuff, I would have to say. I know that's such a lame answer, but filming and photography, there's a lot of like mind work that goes into it, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Such a Canadian answer. Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah. The next question I get a lot, and I actually want to ask Angelica to see if she's going to know the answer. She's like, oh God. The question was, how did I get Frankie to be so good off leash? And if so, like, how do you train that? How would you train that?
Praise
Praise? But like, what would the action be? Like, why would they get praise?
for every action they do. So if it's come, like even if eye contact.
But how would you get them to start doing that? Like, like you're not just gonna go to the park and like let them off leash, right?
No, practice at home. Even just for like when they like, you say their name and they look at you, treat.
That's a good one.
You know what I mean? Like every time they like make eye contact or look at you, like I feel like you have to be the most important thing to them rather than a treat.
You just took what I said in the first thing.
I knew that he was going to listen to me over anything else.
Well, isn't that right?
I think that's right. The only thing that you miss, I would say, would be like the sit and stays. Practicing
no, that's what
that.
I mean. Like any type of interaction.
I just didn't hear those words.
Oh.
So, baby, B minus. I would just practice eye contact at home, sit and stays at home. Then the next step would be go to like a baseball field or something that's still like enclosed and not many people are there, and either have a long lead or.
Yeah. I would be very curious if, like, I find Aussies, or specifically ours, are very, like, people-oriented. Like, are very obsessed with their owner. And, like, I feel like a lot of our other friends, their Aussies are as well. So, like, is it other breeds that have more of an issue, or are your Aussies, like, having a hard time with
Oh, that's a good question.
You know what I mean? Like,
That's a good question. Yeah, because
I find that, like, Indy's very attached to me, very, like, wouldn't go that far from me, and same with Frankie's, like, so I feel like Frankie's just really well behaved and trained, that like obviously it's a bit of both.
Yeah.
But is it like the breed is just like much better at that, or is it just specifically ours aren't bad?
Well, I
don't
also
know.
think at the same time, like when you get a breed like this, it's so like over talked about how hyper they are, how much maintenance they are, that maybe the owners are kind of like weaned out into people who would spend more time on their dog. But
Yeah.
hey, that's just a thought, right? The next question was, how do I get Frankie to listen to me when other dogs are around? That's a very, very tough one. And I'm not a very good owner with the answer that I'm gonna give you. When other dogs are around, I kind of let him figure it out for himself for the most part. If he's going to see them, I can recall and everything. If it's not a bad situation and we're at a dog park and he's going to see other dogs, that's completely okay. And I let him figure it out on his own. But when I want him back, then obviously that's when the recall word does wonders. And we all know mine. Yoo-hoo! Hello, Franco. The reason why I think a lot of people are gonna hate me, because for the most part, I let Frankie figure it out on himself. I keep walking.
Also because you trust him a lot.
I do, yeah. But that's
Some people don't.
yeah. I do have a lot of trust in him, but there are situations where he doesn't listen, and then I say that recall word, and for the most part, he comes, and I got pretty lucky with that. Last question is, why did you choose an Aussie? Why?
Well, I just liked that Aussies were like medium-sized dogs. Like I knew I liked mini Aussies because I had a few friends with them, and they were just like exactly what I wanted. Like medium-sized, long-haired, usually like pretty nice temperament. Like I just liked the look of them as well. And I wasn't necessarily planning on getting an Aussie. Like it was my dream breed, but at the time I was like, I just want to get an older dog that's like pretty chill. And like Indy came up and I was like, wow, bonus, because like it was my like top breed that I liked.
Franco, come here. The reason why I chose to look for an Aussie, because I got Frankie when he was a puppy, because I wanted a dog that their life was more than just being a dog. They wanted a purpose in their life. They wanted a job. And I wanted I wanted a dog that wanted a job and wanted to have a connection with me. And I did a lot of research on that breed, and every single person said that they always have like a connection to their owner. And I thought that was way more amazing than just getting a dog to be a dog. Nothing against other dogs, but
Yeah, well, you wanted a dog like to do stuff with that was gonna like challenge you as well, I feel, right?
yeah, I wanted a dog that was gonna be my best friend, but also my work buddy. And that's this guy right here. Thank you, Franco. So, Indy, do you have anything to say? Franco, do you have anything to say to the camera? Nope. And I guess that's it. Thank you guys very much for watching. This is Frankie to the Moon. This is Indy to the Couch. And this is Angelica Floral. My name's Joey. Thank you guys very much for watching. If you're new here, click the subscribe button and give us a big thumbs up. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.